Z159 FM.
Here. We're going to blow your mind. We're going to blow your mind on the couch. Brand new way that we're running the cameras.
Is it brand new every week?
It is.
It seems like something's brand new. You got like a new
well, this is a different setup. And on the internets, on the interwebs, people have said that they like the mix and match of the cast of characters that we have on the show. Basically, anybody other than us is what I'm hearing. They like that.
Tom could tell what you did different at all? If you could point to like one difference.
Yeah,
in
he
the
knows
setup.
the way the setup is
That
different
wasn't
here.
my question.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I've been doing that a lot lately. You're right. If you want to do it,
It's four panels, and then one of the panels we have a logo, and then now we don't. That's the only thing I
don't know how that.
can. Am I right?
No, we gotta get the
It's a Wolfman.
I'm right.
All right.
got it.
No, it's just
You got it.
It's just like normally we don't have this much manpower on the couch. You know, we usually do a movie day without having studs galore on the couch. It's a beefy occasion, man. Like, we got something for every lady in this room, man.
yeah.
And the guys.
Studs
I was gonna say,
galore.
and some of the dudes.
And the dudes.
Yeah.
And the dudes. All right. Dudes are hornier. I'd have a better chance with the dudes. It's good that I'm a little more fluid than you are, because I'll get more action. You know what I mean?
Will you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
it sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, they love the
No.
mustache on the
Tom
balls.
and Dan Ibiza challenge. Here we
Mustache
go.
on balls? I feel like that's a thing.
I dare you to blow a dude.
Dare me? Never
I'll
dare
look
me
at-
to
I'll
blow
look
a
at a
dude.
video.
Will you jack off while I'm blowing the dude?
Nah, I don't
Then I don't want to
Oh,
do
wow.
it. I would only do it if you're jacking off.
I
To it.
don't, we're not. I could not get a boner.
Wow.
This is a good warm-up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris Crespo. Okay.
I'm feeling warm.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
All right, Mr. Van, would you like to begin?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Wow.
And this is ACT, right?
Yeah, this is ACT.
Okay.
Sorry,
So
there's a
no
hard.
more of this blowjob
There was a
stuff.
there was a hard reset. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2.
Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Just go there and type in @Tom and Dan Live. Find a world of videos and live streams, and we'd love it if you join us.
Chris Crespo's here. How you doing, Chris?
What up, fellas?
Also, Ross McCoy is here as well.
Oh, also.
Thanks,
Tom.
I both gave you. I gave you
I
both.
think also
3
was a-
sirens each.
You know what?
Very first
I'm-
siren
Sirens each.
distribution.
I
Yeah.
never claimed to be a good host. In fact, I said I was always crappy.
Chris Crespo's here, and to a lesser extent, Ross McCoy.
You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to say Crespo and
To
Ross,
a
not also.
extent.
Is also a
That takes the
downgrade.
pressure off, right?
Yeah,
like
sure.
now, if
Nice
you,
low,
yeah,
yeah.
you're like, okay, well, I don't
Bars
have to,
underground.
Yeah, I don't have to do much now.
I'll tell you, with movies, with opening credits, they'll sometimes put the bigger names at the end of
True.
the credit list. They'll say,
Right.
and Marlon Brando with Samuel Jackson. And you're like, wow, Samuel Jackson's in this movie? That's crazy.
Yeah, see, you're like the Sam Jackson of the podcast.
Yeah, I feel I'm about to get eaten by a shark.
I mean, that's the best part of that movie, so to be fair.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. Good to see both of you.
to see you
Hope
guys.
you had great weekends.
So, Chris, let's start off by, I didn't realize that this was a thing, but when I knew you were coming in, I was like, what are the new movies out? And then I turned to TikTok, because usually they'll give me the footnotes or...
I think you're relying too heavily on the TikTok.
Yeah, or just...
Everything is TikTok
They'll-
now.
Yeah, that's a
He's like,
go-to source.
He'll say it. He'll be go to the talk.
Google, no, TikTok.
Head to the talk.
Yeah.
I just steal from whatever TikTok I see, and then I'll say
Dude, that's
the
what
same thing.
everybody's doing.
Yeah, I know.
That's what everybody is doing. That's why we only have about 4 points of view floating around out there right now.
And then there's some guy that's reviewing 3 movies with 100 scores on Rotten Tomatoes, and he reviews the 3 movies, and like he gives a synopsis, and I'm like, oh, I've never even heard of these. I'll talk to Chris about them. And then I went to go
And you felt like you were
search
really
one of them,
like you felt fancier than us because you were unearthing things that you knew we hadn't heard before, right?
all fake.
Be honest.
All fake.
What do you mean all fake?
Yeah. It was just that's his content. He just makes up movies.
Oh, wow.
And then it's just fake.
Well, is that really content?
He's reviewing fake movies. I guess it's art in a way.
And then he gives his fake movie 4 stars?
well,
No, I think sometimes like he's fair with it. Like he'll be like, I
okay.
really did not enjoy Shark Adventure 4.
That is,
and
I don't know.
And I was like, that's weird.
That
I'm
makes you a
like-
crazy person, right? If you're reviewing things that don't exist.
It had a ton of comments.
Impossible to argue with those opinions.
Yeah.
True.
It just I
There's no
had-
source material.
wasn't aware that was a thing. Just make up movies, and then people.
I mean, technically all movies are made up.
This is just a review of the movie not being made. isn't
March
it?
of the Penguins, and then the rest of them are made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a review of a premise, then, sort
Sure.
of.
Yeah. It's like these are
Yeah.
pitches for movies.
Yeah.
Maybe people are watching those and be like, I could make one of these movies with AI.
You know, I don't know where I'm at with the waste of time anymore. I used to be king of loving time wasted and nonsense and things being just absolutely absurd. And now that everything is absurd, I feel the need to go. I need to be orderly. I need to put things in order now.
Oh, wow.
Absurdity is not my thing anymore. I have to be, you know what I mean? Like it almost feels like you've taken away the value of something I enjoyed because everything now is insane. It's like he comes in and he's literally reading for 30 minutes 4 fake movies that don't even exist, and a man dedicating his life to reviewing fake movies.
That guy probably took multiple takes of that. He wrote that down. He spent a lot of time making stuff up. But then, like Ross said, everything's made up. Who cares?
Yeah,
it's still content. You watch it. Were you
pull
entertained?
myself out of that.
Tom's just mad the guy tricked him.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So now,
had more views than I'll ever get.
That's
He's
sad.
right.
So what do you have to do now? It's also the internet. You have to kill this man. You have to go to his house and kill him.
So, Chris, I know we talked a little bit about it, but have you seen the new Superman?
Yes, actually, I saw it yesterday. I'm a couple weeks behind it because it's been out for 3 weekends now. But I went and saw it yesterday.
Okay.
And enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was a very fun, interesting, good, like comic booky Superman movie. The most comic booky Superman movie that they've made yet. Because all the other ones, they kind of like Man of Steel and even the original ones, they're trying to make it feel kind of like this is the real world and then Superman is real in this world.
This is very much you are in a different world. Watch the movie, shut up.
Yeah, this is like there's a giant monster rampaging through Metropolis and no one really even brings it up as a major thing. Like just crazy things happen. All these characters exist and there's no explanation. Hawk Girl, she screams like a hawk for no discernible reason. She just does it and no one questions it. You know, a Green Lantern show. She does it like out the sunroof of a Maxima going down I-4.
No,
as she's like fighting, she does it, but then she's swinging a hammer, so it's not like the scream does anything.
Maybe it's like it's kind of like Monica Seles,
a battle cry.
It's a Monica Seles thing.
I
sure.
sound like I am pooping when I hit this tennis racket,
but it's very comic booky.
Can she fly at all?
Yeah, she's flying around with her wings. They don't explain how. Just
do they show her
is it
naked
technology?
At all?
Is it magic? We don't know.
Do they show her naked at all?
No,
because
it's a pretty family.
Look, if I were going to lay with any superhero. When you start inching into bird women is where you start getting me, dude. I'm down with some ladies with that wings. I'm all about that. They're big Amazons.
Well, this is the girl from Isabella Merced, the lady from the Spanish lady from Last of Us, and she was Dora the Explorer a few years before that. So.
Oh, what? I'm the dad? I'm the dad now?
Yeah, it's her.
Oh, Dora the Fingers?
Yeah.
No, not Dora the Fingers.
That's her.
I'll do my hot girl scream.
That's what she does.
I'll eat a cloaca.
You know what? I'm going to let that stand. I'm going to let that stand.
I don't think we...
Yeah, it's fine. You're fine.
So
it's absurd.
What's weird about Superman is I saw a bunch of people saw it on my Facebook, and a lot of people were raving about it.
She's also a very small hawk girl, right?
She's very small.
That's a tiny hawk. I thought the hawk people were supposed to be ginormous.
She's teeny tiny.
I
don't know about this, man.
Yeah.
I saw a post on our BDM page from a BDM that said, I walked out of the movie Superman. And I'm like, you walked out of it? Like, I was like, what did you think you were seeing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually when you walk out of a movie, you're mad because you expected something different, and then you receive.
Yeah, I walked out because I got antsy and had to poop, and then I went and pooped to Pete. I was like, well, I'm not going back. There's a difference. There's absolutely a difference. It's like, I'm mad because there's some woke ass shit. What are you doing?
No, what he didn't say is because he just said it was a bad movie.
Most people, when they say that, they're just like, this does not aligning with my ideology.
Right. My beliefs.
Yeah, so could you see a reason why
someone
someone
to
would
speak English, hot girl?
I support that.
There's America, hot girl.
Could you even understand or
why someone would walk out of it? If someone thought it was bad, that's objective. It is a very
corny. It's corny, dude.
It's a genuinely on its sleeve corny film.
That's what I heard.
Which I like because it's Superman. It fits him well.
It was a weird choice to make it a female Superman, though. You have to admit that.
I agree. I agree.
Female Superman coming next summer called Supergirl.
So
and it's a girl from House of Dragons, the little blonde. Speaking of little people,
too small.
The tiny little blonde girl. This is Supergirl.
And look, this is coming from a small. I am a small. You can't look. If anybody can speak on this, it's me. I thought the Hawk people, when I collected the figurines, if they could fly, Hawkman was a giant. He was a big ass dude.
Yeah. Are we talking DC Comics Hawkman, or are we talking Flash Gordon Hawkman? Because those Hawk people were like big burly.
Oh,
dudes.
those are big.
Am I confusing my Hawk people?
I don't know. I'm just trying because I know in the DC
be.
Comics there's a whole planet of Hawk people. You could have like.
I thought they were humongous.
Well, that Rock movie, Black Adam, had a Hawkman in it, and that dude was huge. That was Aldonis Hodge. What's his name? Gigantic man, very ripped.
Right,
So
you can't put a skinny guy next to the Rock.
That's very true.
It's like when
he
Pete
looks skinny
Rose
next to
talked
The Rock.
about Joe DiMaggio on Howard Stern. He said it was like a penis with a man connected to it.
That's very much a Hawk person. Yes.
It's a weird description.
It is. It is a weird,
I don't even understand what you're talking
That was
about.
a greeting. He's like, good to see you, Pete.
So what about Jurassic Reborn, Chris? Have you, did you watch that?
The Rebirth. I saw that one. It was fine. That one I know has not as good reviews as Superman All Around. Word of mouth or whatever is not as good. I thought it was okay. It's entertaining. I got my dinosaur action. I got some entertaining kills that I still remember. At least one person gets his head specifically bitten off by a dinosaur. Like, it went for the head.
Where are we at with decapitations now in movies? Are we at spraying? Or are we at nothing comes out, fall over?
It depends on the rating. This is PG-13, so it's a wide shot, no spray.
I like a no spray. I think the spray.
It's good for the kids.
I feel like the spray is not. I don't think that happens.
No, definitely.
So it's scarier to me to be like, oh, it was clean because those dino teeth were just
what kind
laser sharp.
How high does your blood pressure have to be for the spray to happen? Don't have back pressure.
Yeah. Lou Pearlman level. You need a Lou Pearlman level blood pressure.
I think it's more about the quickness. It's got to be like a samurai sword through there, real neat slice, so the pressure's still,
the blood is
going
still
into
pumping.
the void.
Speaking of samurai sword, the reason why we even have those kind of blood sprays in movies is because a samurai movie back in the 40s, they were filming a duel, and they had a special effect where they were gonna spray blood out of someone's neck, like through a hose or whatever, to simulate a blood. But something happened, something went wrong with the device they created, and it shot the blood way too hard, and it was a long, continuous spray that we now comically think of, like with Kill Bill and stuff. And they loved the way that it looked so much. They were like, we're keeping this, and this is actually what we're doing from now on. It was a complete accident to have that much blood coming out. It was never meant to be realistic looking. They just liked the way it looked.
And then everybody copied off of that.
And then everyone else likes it. It's like, I'm going to start doing that now. And now that's kind of the thing that now we're questioning. Does that actually happen?
And
no,
now
of course
it's
not.
all of After Effects is like just
how much spray?
No, seriously, you can go in and buy like it's blood spray pack 85. This time with 3,000 more sprays, and then you go through and there's all these different sprays, and you can change all the color of it and adjust them to make them fly over people's faces and stuff. Yeah, it's wild.
I love it.
I've dabbled in it a lot, but
have you now?
It's not my thing,
cool.
man. Like,
that's
no,
cool.
it's too much. My video editing. I got into it, and then right when I could have you can go crazy with this. I'm like, oh, that's
it's too much. Yeah.
That's a young man's game.
That's true.
Tom, are you planning to kill a guy to figure this out now?
If anybody were gonna kill somebody out of all four of us in the room, Tom's the guy.
No, it's too awkward.
In fact, he may have killed
too
somebody.
awkward.
May have
what if they see me right before they die?
So you connect eyes with them. Look them in the eyes.
You're like, I can't do it now.
You gotta sneak up. You gotta do the OJ. Go behind them.
Get out of the Rubbermaid man.
What about 28 years later, Chris?
Yeah, I saw that after we talked about the trailer, the Boots trailer. They put that poem in the movie, the Boots poem.
Yeah.
They apparently, when the trailer came out, some marketing company, someone else put that together, and Danny Boyle, the director, saw the trailer. It's like, ooh, I like that, and he actually told his editor of the movie to do the same thing. So now in the movie, like 30 minutes in, all of a sudden, basically it turns into the trailer, and it's playing the poem over like a creepy walk through the forest, intercut with like old English movie war footage of like knights shooting arrows. It's a very strange, cool montage.
That editor who edited the trailer, which I know a couple of guys that have done that. We have some BDMs that actually currently do that job. I don't know where they're located now. It's a remote work. But we had multiple people that do that. Does that trailer editor get a credit and get money for thinking of an idea that was given to probably his first team editors? Because the first team would have been the guys cutting what goes out to the theaters, right?
Yeah.
And somebody at the top tier had to go in and redo that idea. That's kind of
that is interesting.
I would imagine that the trailer editor got effed.
Yes, you would hope that maybe they got a bonus from their boss or someone. Hey,
stolen idea.
No. Maybe a credit in the credits, but definitely no money.
maybe a credit in the credits where they just get their name added to the 2,000
like
names already at the
double
end.
twice removed executive producer.
Billy.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
Billy
Exactly.
Thompson.
And it goes by that quick.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, because they speed up. I like the ones where they get to the end and it's like, oh, well, that part was animated in Korea. It's like
as many names as possible. Yeah.
Chris,
The only place they don't do that, by the way, is if you're watching on Prime TV live Ninja Turtles cartoons. They will go to a commercial break and then come back to the credits at just regular speed. It drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely crazy.
All right.
So, Chris, do they give you a glimpse into the rest of the world and kind of an idea of what's happening? Because anytime in zombie movies or zombie series where they fast forward in time and the zombie apocalypse has been happening for decades.
Sure.
I like it when they give us a glimpse into what's happening around the world, or an idea of like, oh yeah, this country is like sectioned itself off, so it's still, there's not that many infected in there, and they give you an idea of like how the rest. Because when it's too small, I'm always curious to like, what's happening in other places. And they don't give that to you.
And you wouldn't
it's like,
know because, like, I like the idea of a world where the internet goes down.
So you wouldn't know.
So you wouldn't know.
Sure.
Like, that's terrifying at this point, and that's a new thing that was given to us and can be taken away. That's insane to think about.
But I like it when they stumble across some radio, broadcast. Switzerland blew up their mountains and bridges, and just like they have some plan. They really do have a plan to like blow up all the roadways going into Switzerland if there's ever some.
You better
open those. We're gonna blow up all your castles. You better open it up. If we're taking your cheese, I'll get that sweet baby Swiss is mine.
That chocolate.
And
we can fly now, Switzerland.
For whatever reason, because I don't have a Swiss accent, I wanted to go sacre bleu. Like I wanted to be mad in a French accent. For
but
go ahead, deploy all your plans to stop our arrows, Switzerland.
So,
trebuchets.
Is there any of that, or is it just small, isolated, just in this area?
They explain in the beginning of this movie that they managed to contain this rage virus to the UK and have effectively quarantined it from the rest of the world.
Oh, okay.
So it's explained. The rest of the world's going on fine, and they're policing the UK. And
so we've annexed the UK?
No, we've banished the UK.
It's like the New York in Escape from New York. It's like a walled island prison town.
Yeah, it's Australia.
Now, wait a minute. But everybody knows
that
inside the gates is where you get the three-breasted women.
Where all the good stuff, all the good drugs, action is in the walls.
All the three-breasted women, all the drugs.
It's like Kowloon Walled City. All the good stuff's on the inside.
All the taxis, all the fun stuff.
Yeah, they say they've kept it in there. So in the UK, it's locked in. When did the first movie come out? 2003? Everything's locked into 2003. Culture, technology. So like later on in the movie, someone like a soldier or whatever does end up inside the walls, and they meet a kid, and he has a cell phone. He's trying to use his phone, but he can't get a signal. And the kid's like, "What's that? What do you got there?" And he has to explain to him what a cell phone is. And it's like it connects to the internet. What's the internet? Like this kid doesn't even know what he's missing out on, that the rest of the world has fully advanced normally.
Oh, I love that angle. I've always thought I could take advantage of those people.
You can, right?
Like the people in the magic. I would just take advantage of. I'd rob them blind.
2003, we had flip phones, so it's like,
but he's a kid though, so it's 15 years later. He was a baby in 2003. He doesn't even understand that. It's kind of funny how
it'd be just enough magic for me to rob them blind. Just enough.
Just enough. Yeah, but they did address it, and it's good. It's a well-made, very good movie that then ends with a very bonkers, out of nowhere ending that sets up a sequel.
I have heard this,
which is coming out in like 5 months from now, 4 months from now.
Yeah,
maybe.
What was the idea? And I heard that from somebody else. In fact, they were a little more like, I don't want to say it, but like the idea of so it's already done.
Yeah, they shot them back to back, so it's pretty much in the can. It's in post-production. It has a release date and everything. And with the plan then to hopefully, if these two movies do well, I think this one made enough money that they're gonna fully greenlight the third one, the planned third of a trilogy. So it's interesting,
but Danny Boyle still has to find that idea out there somewhere.
It might be. I don't know if they have the third idea or what, but the first thing they need is the money. That's for sure.
So what about F1, Chris?
F1 is effing awesome.
Okay.
I saw that.
Wow.
I think opening weekend.
When did you write that, Chris?
I wrote it.
Hold on, stop the press.
As soon as I got booked, I'm like, all right, F1 is what? What is F1? It's pretty good.
And you coughed it up real quick.
No,
It was amazingly done.
It's
Did you work it out with Tom ahead of time? Did you give him the signal?
Yeah.
He texted me that
There was
earlier.
pyro that went off when he said
He
that.
was like, listen, I'm going to set you up.
That's why you went like this. F1. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We
It's
do
great.
We do a pre-show interview now.
Yeah.
Is there
anything you
would like for us to avoid?
He's like,
Many stories.
I got this effing awesome joke. I'm like, all right.
What's it about F1? I'll set you up. I'll set you up. Expect the beach ball.
I'm the professional. I got this.
Incoming slam dunk. Melissa, pull this.
Yeah.
Melissa, pull the effing awesome clip.
So-
That's gonna.
The pre-show
that's
interview
pretty
was you telling him Ross is also here.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He didn't do that. No, he won't do that. He won't do that. That's too much.
That's called a neg in the industry. So F1.
You're gonna be fighting that all day. I have a feeling, which is makes me happy.
Brad Pitt is a Formula One driver.
Yes.
And one thing about F1 that I found
Is this
ridiculous.
the old one more time?
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty much, yes.
Because it looks like it. You know why I picked this up? And I know nothing about this movie, but I just want to tell you how ruled I am by tropes and by like. I see a picture, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I have very limited info about this movie, and I want to see this movie real bad.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw a picture of Brad Pitt dressed like a civilian, kind of driving an old truck in what appears to be like an area where it's just a rural area, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, they're doing the one more time.
Yeah.
He's one more. You got to get like, they land the
They're doing the Daft
helicopter.
Punk one more time.
Yeah, they land the helicopter, and then they get out, and then John Rambo's there, and they're like, "We need you."
I don't do this anymore.
Is this,
Yeah, I'm out, so now we need
is
you.
Is this the one more time?
It's 100% one more time.
I love the one more time.
Yep.
It's also a complete insult to all young F1 drivers who betrain all. There's like some old man's driving a truck. You're gonna pull him out of.
One more time.
He hasn't driven in years, and all of a sudden he's just gonna be as good as he once was.
I think they handled that stuff as believably as possible.
Substance abuse with him?
Okay.
No, he has a gambling problem.
I knew he'd be flawed.
He
I knew he
has a
would.
gambling problem, and he has an injury which forced him out of F1 early. But he's being brought back in as an older guy because he's being brought in at a team that is... They're the last place team. They have 0 points.
Does he have to overcome the yips at all? You know, like...
No,
Is
but
there a kid and a monkey that hide in the trunk?
That's like Speed Racer style. There should be. That's the
Chim.
sequel. The
You
sequel
know
to this
what?
stuff.
A
F2
million points for a chim
for
chim joke.
Yeah.
Jesus, a chim chim joke?
He struggles. You know, he's very cocky about, no, I got this. It's fine. It's like get back on a bike. And then he does struggle enough his first few times behind the wheel to like get things going. I think they handle all that stuff relatively believably well, that it never pulls you out of the story. The movie's super entertaining. It moves really... No pun intended, super fast. It's like the plot is just flying by. They're featuring 9 races, so to get 9 races featured in a 2.5 hour time span, it's practically, F1 montage the movie.
I love it.
And it's shot awesome. It looks great. The acting is good. The soundtrack is a lot of fun, very electronic heavy Hans Zimmer soundtrack.
And then there's some really good featured songs,
Yes,
man. Like
there are.
I think Chris Stapleton's got a really good song on there, and then Ed Sheeran has a really good song on there, and there's a couple other songs that are more like rock. Like
yeah, there's some rock songs on
there.
there.
They're like montage
and
songs.
Some
It's a montage song.
Some like dance electronic songs on there too that are
it's
really
cool.
good.
I'm excited for this
I
movie.
really, really enjoyed it. It is an Apple TV. Actually, it's Apple. They produced it. It's their highest grossing movie so far, I think. Opening weekend, biggest movie theatrically, because they've only put out like 4 or 5 movies so far.
Go watch the haptic trailer on Apple's website using your phone. Have you guys done that?
Mm-mm.
So there's a trailer specifically engineered and shot so when you have on a pair of headphones and you're watching with your Apple device, it uses the haptic vibration to mimic the F1 car.
Ooh.
It's really good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And it might be the future of how you watch things. They're
A little extra added.
Yeah, a little extra fun
rumble
too.
pack.
But if you have a nice
Rumble pack, yeah.
it is like a rumble pack.
Perfect.
If you have a nice set of headphones on, it's a great watch.
Wow.
It'll make you want to. That's why I want to watch the movie so bad.
It's like the at-home 4D experience. They're always trying to figure out what can we add to a movie. They tried smell-o-vision, sort of. The rumble seats are shaking their seats. Now they're shaking in your headphones. I mean, I love any sort of ridiculous gimmick.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I saw like them promoting a sneak peek from behind the scenes of F1 and how they filmed it, and then they show like
And it turns out they used cameras.
they show an F1 car cut in half. They get Brad Pitt in there, and then a close up on his helmet shaking. They just shake it, and then behind like, the window behind him,
just shaking it.
and then they just show like the extremely fast speed, with, like the walls going by, like, and then it's just a shaky helmet, and then behind the scene, and then I'm like, this is not that impressive. Usually close up shaking helmet with the behind going real fast.
I used to do this with my friends to make movies. I was like, shake the car so it looks like we're driving.
It's a timeless technique. Yeah, just shake or shake something.
Cartoons are more impressive. It's not that impressive. Anyway,
Chris, was this a move? It seems like there's more and more of these lately where like maybe they didn't even care how well this movie did in America, but knowing that F1's like the biggest sport in the world,
for sure.
They're hoping to recoup on the world market.
For sure, it's going to make... well, first off, I got to say that Apple doesn't necessarily care about how much money a movie makes. All the movie and their streaming services, all that stuff is just marketing. It's a marketing write-down for Apple as a brand overall, which they're the only company doing that. And but yes, if they're going to recoup money, F1 European market, it's such a no-brainer. I mean, that's why F1 even agreed to like work with them, and so many races are involved. Lewis Hamilton is a producer on the movie and helped them do a lot of stuff. So they're for sure leaning on that name recognition and that worldwide cachet
He's actually
to make it worthwhile.
Part of the movie too, right? Like,
yeah, a lot of the drivers are featured. You can always tell when they're using a driver or a real person because the movie
whether
absolutely
or not the car's cut in half.
You see the car cut in half, and the movie just grinds to a halt, and it's like, now here's this person who cannot act for a couple seconds.
I'm going to go check the tires.
And then we cut, or Brad Pitt's character, he just stops around, he shakes someone's hand, hey, how you doing? It's like, oh, nice to see you, and it's Sonny or whatever his name is. Like, well, why is this movie? Oh, yeah, for F1 fans.
How long do we have to wait for F2?
2 years. Maybe 2.5 years. I wouldn't be surprised if they greenlight it pretty fast if you already have an idea for it. Yeah.
Well, what an interesting way to look at your business and the fact that Apple's like, hey, we'll write this entire movie off as marketing
Pretty
because
much.
if marketing expense, you can write it 100% off. We have so much money and then there's no pressure to make money because it's all marketing. So it doesn't matter like what and I'm sure there's behind, like you could write it off as marketing, but also make money in some way in the back end. It's like, it's interesting that they've
they sell the iF1 car.
It's like I've never even thought, and I'm sure imagine 20 years ago, like, oh yeah, people will make movies, giant movies with Brad Pitt in them, and that people go see and then write the movie off as marketing.
Yeah.
They're like, what? And why even do it? It's like all marketing, really.
Chat room was kind of lining up all the things we have. So Shredbear was doing it. Shout out to him. He's like, we've got the Netflix series for F1. Then you get all the races now, which is something we didn't used to have. I've got friends of mine that watch it that will like get up early and go to like bars that are like hosting it. Like a lot of British pubs and places like that. It's no different than soccer or rugby or anything else.
Right.
So, I mean, they are really trying to roll it out here. And what's funny is like, we have friends of the show that are like so far into it that they travel to go see it.
Yeah.
So
and then they added the Vegas race, which they actually with this movie they got to shoot on the Vegas track.
That's insane.
And in an interview, Brad Pitt said that was by far the sketchiest scenes that they had to shoot because the Vegas track there's no shoulders, it's all walled.
Yeah.
So he said that's the one place where they really couldn't make any mistakes. And it was just scary. And it was at night also. It's a night shoot for the Vegas one. It looks so good in the movie. It looks incredible.
Better than Sylvester Stallone's race?
The Driven?
Driven.
That's a tough one.
I thought you were talking about Over the Top.
Do you remember Driven?
Oh, Over the Top's a classic.
Driven's not that old. I want to say Driven's like
2001, 2001.
20 years or something.
Yeah,
but I remember
20 years ago.
And I remember when it came out, I was like, oh, that's brilliant. No one's done like a
It is kind of
race
like
car.
It's like because it's 10 years after Days of Thunder, right?
Yeah.
No one had done an F1 movie.
I'll tell you what doesn't translate to me is the videos videos of, and I see this with F1 drivers, and they use it with like a wide receiver and stuff. There's a bunch of sticks, and it's on like a half moon thing above their
reaction test.
And there's a reaction test, and it's like, watch how fast this F1 driver is on this reaction test, and the sticks just drop, and they have to catch them. And then he catches them all. I'm like, it doesn't impress me.
The one I like is
I don't know why. Like I know it should be. It probably I can't do it. But it's just not impressive at all.
The best one is the Shador Sanders one where he's standing there and he's talking to everybody, and then they all hit the floor, and he goes, like laughs like a big dumb idiot. Oh, it's great. It's so great.
It's just not impressive at all.
See, you need to try it though, because until you roller skated, you thought that was impressive.
No. That takes away the fun. You're supposed to say you hate something and it's easy, and then never do it.
Never attempt.
Just by the fact that they're presenting it as impressive, I know I can't do it. But I'm just saying it doesn't even seem impressive. Like them just driving is 10 times more impressive.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like the ability for them to shift the car.
I mean, just making the car go really fast. Honestly, you could just run it at 100. You don't even need to go super fast. You go around there 100 without hitting anything. Oh, that's pretty good. That's wild.
So any other movies, Chris, that you saw recently you want to present to us?
Or any fake movies you want to pitch that we'll just review.
Oh, man.
No,
I'm too high to try to make something up. No, that's pretty much it for the newest movies that I saw this month since we've seen each other. We have the Fantastic Four movie coming out this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm planning on seeing that. I mean, the marketing looks pretty good. And
I'm claiming it now. This is it for old Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
This is it. Once you see the gray sideburns, you're like, that's it for you. This is gonna be.
I don't know. People still really like him out there.
I'm gonna start a campaign. We got to stop this guy. He's taking all the roles.
Who's the villain in this one?
Galactus is the villain, which is
Didn't they do Galactus last
they
one?
Did
kind of like an amorphous cloud.
Yes,
thing.
Yeah, he's got eyeballs in a cloud.
Yeah, it was a cloud. It looked terrible because they were back then. They were like people don't like comic books. They don't want to see comic booky stuff in comic book movies. So they're like, we need to make the villain
need a realistic planet-eating monster.
Yes, so which is such a stupid mindset.
Right.
Just do it earnestly. Try to make it look cool, and then we'll decide if it's
people
good
bought
or
the
not.
comic books for 30 years now. So do it like in the comic books that people have been buying for decades.
Yeah, there's a weird aversion to like wanting to make things comic book accurate for so long, and now Marvel, the whole MCU blew that up.
Yeah.
Now James Gunn is going even harder with the DC stuff. Where I saw where Green Lantern shows up, they don't explain who he is or what he is. It's just a guy with a ring. If you're not on board, get on board because he's like, this is the world we're in now.
He makes baseball gloves that catch stuff and are green.
Yeah.
Come on, it's easy.
I always hated that. Always hated that. A baby falling from a plane. Green Lantern makes a big baseball glove and the baby gently falls into it. I'm like, that is such BS.
That's America, baby.
You didn't see how long you spent breaking in that baseball glove, though.
Green oil all over it, green rubber band.
Yeah, right.
Parked a big green car on top of it.
Putting under a green mattress while his dad yells at him.
So I saw 2 movies that are new that are out that are like basically played out movie tropes, but they work every time, similar to the One Last Time. Speaking of that,
I do love a One Last Time. I wasn't saying that to attack it. I enjoy it.
It's just a good trope.
Rambo is up there, man. The Rambo and me and my dad loved Rambo.
Rambo 2.
This might have been my dad's favorite movie.
Yeah, Top Gun. So this one's called The Last Rodeo. Have you seen this, Chris?
No, I have not seen The Last Rodeo.
It's called Last Rodeo, and it's a hold on, wait for it. It's a bull rider.
Okay.
Who is gonna do one last.
Right.
And he's retired. His son gets brain tumor, and they don't have enough money to pay for it. And then so he literally pulls
the blanket. You can win the Nationals? I know I can win the Nationals.
He literally pulls the blanket off his
saddle.
His bull. His like rodeo bull, the mechanical bull that he has in his barn that he used to train on.
This here's what you call an edge.
And then he starts doing push-ups, which I'm like, how do push-ups help you?
It's all core strength. It's all core strength.
It's all finger.
You need to be doing pull-ups.
They say it's 7 seconds, but I shoot for 9.
So He's gonna win the prize money to save his brain tumor son. I mean, it's the most cliche thing I can think
just
of.
start a GoFundMe.
Spoiler alert.
Don't you have fans from the old days? They'll pay for it.
Yeah, someone got family. What the heck?
Did you hear old bull riding Schneider's son's got a tumor? I'll give $150. That's how you do it. That's just a terrible movie.
Yeah. So wait, this is something you actually saw, or you just saw the marketing for it?
Okay, maybe fake. I don't know. They had an official trailer, and it was a movie. Yeah, this looked real. Like I can now tell that it's AI and fake. This was real and a real trailer. It's called The Last Rodeo. It had I forgot the name of the actor.
Pedro Pascal?
No. Is a skinny dude that's always in Western
Dax Shepard.
kind of. No. I forgot.
An older guy? Sam Elliott.
No.
He's like 90.
Neil McDonough.
Oh, Neil McDonough. Yeah, he's old. He was in Tulsa King. He was in season 2 of Tulsa King.
Waylon Swearingen is in it.
Yeah. This is like Midwest.
Old Christopher McDonald's in it. Old
Shooter McGavin. All right, that comes out this Friday.
Dude, Shooter McGavin is in this movie.
Really?
One Last Ride.
Nice.
Second movie.
Or The Last Rodeo. Sorry.
Hopefully playing the Shooter McGavin.
The second movie that I saw that's
season 2 American Gladiators. A guy in a rodeo rider makes it to the finals, and boy, he's a real hillbilly.
Awesome.
The other trope is something mysterious and weird is going on, and
Scooby-Doo.
And then you're trapped in some place with a bunch of other random strangers, and you all group together to figure a way out.
We all have the same dream.
And then, you're like, someone amongst us is
the killer,
or nefarious, or knows something more than
Clue.
It's Clue.
Yeah.
It's the Clue, and this is a Netflix movie called Bricked, or Brick. Have you heard about this?
I've seen the title. Honestly, if I see that it's a Netflix movie, I'm not investigating that hard anymore.
Okay.
I'm waiting for someone else to be like, "Have you seen this movie? It's good," and then I'll check it out.
Aren't you the guy that does that?
No. I stopped that years ago. Not for Netflix. Not for
Keep
Netflix.
that down, Ross. Keep that down.
Netflix for years have been cranking out so many bad movies.
Yeah.
It's become the new direct-to-video. Like, but back in the day, if we came out direct-to-video, you're like, it's probably not that good.
But it's like that guy that the Sentinel used to have that was a food critic that was a vegetarian, and he'd be like, I took my friend to this steak restaurant, and you seem to enjoy it.
Why are you telling me what you think?
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
Well, I'll hire a Netflix guy then to do the work for me. Or gal.
So with Brick, it's they go to get out of their apartment, some like boyfriend or girlfriend. They open the door and it's bricked shut with mysterious black bricks. And then they go to their window.
Well, gotta be black bricks.
Black bricks are expensive. Red bricks.
They're more mysterious than regular old bricks.
Okay, is it a?
Yeah.
Do you see the mortar?
Yeah, it's like
Can I chip away at it? How fresh is the
no,
mortar?
super strong bricks.
Okay, super strong.
Runny mortar, or they took the time with it and really
Is it dry?
No.
Did they
It's
do
magical
it overnight?
bricks.
Okay, magical bricks.
Magic bricks.
Yeah. Do they make any noise or anything? Are my windows bricked?
And then they realize they can't get out their window either. But on the
All
other,
the way my 4 stories, all the way up.
Yeah, well,
that's
the
what you gotta find out.
Other side of the wall, their neighbors are there also bricked in, but they can get through the wall. Then they can get through the floor to other neighbors.
Because those are regular bricks. In the
Yeah,
middle.
it's just the bricks on the outside of the building.
Okay.
But they can burrow through all the inside, and that's how they find the other people. They go on this
All in this
adventure.
together, all different, all the same.
And
Use
I'm
our
like,
differences to be stronger, America.
and so these things will never die, right?
Well,
No.
this is my favorite movie, which was Cube.
Cube. I was thinking Cube,
so
yes.
good.
Love
These guys,
Cube.
they wake up in a cube and they got to find their way out, and there's magic bricks you can't go through.
I
and
don't
you-
know
Yeah.
this movie. Explain.
So,
Do you mind?
It's like 5 or 6 people. They wake up in the
How
middle.
old is this, by the way?
90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Do you
then they-
remember Cubed?
No.
They made a bunch of them. They made at least like 3 or 4
Cube
of
2,
them.
Well, I mean-
Hypercube.
But we know what's happening. Like, well, how can you make a part 2? I know you're trying
I
to get out of the
never
cube.
saw the sequels. Yeah.
But like literally, there's nothing more to it. Like you wake up in this room, and there's like doors on the ceiling, there's doors on every wall,
Like
and
hatches,
you,
yeah.
You pick a door to go through, and the room because the room starts to kill you in some way, and then the next room you either make it through the room or it kills you, and that's all there is.
Some
There's
rooms
just-
are booby trapped, some aren't, and then you open up a door to a room, and there might be a person in there. So slowly, groups of people.
People love this movie, by the way. The chat room is like, oh, yeah.
It's a very cool,
It's
low
really
budget
good.
sci-fi Canadian, I think.
All right.
And the
sci-fi
good thing
horror
about it
movie.
is like no resolution. You just like you wake up in the cube and you end in the cube, and
Yeah,
that's it.
spoiler alert.
There's like
the
no.
cube is
You never
the
find
thing.
out.
There's no- You get to the edge of the cube and you just see there's more cube. It's so funny.
It's really good.
Yeah, and that's why I guess they made sequels. I never saw any of the sequels, but the titles are hysterical.
So they tried to make it pretty frustrating for people. Like
It's basically like Saw with no frills.
is it gory?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well,
Gotcha.
speaking of Saw and these type of movies, let's talk Squid Game real quick.
Sure.
Because have you heard anything? And I don't want to spoil anything, but I saw that it could. I'm like, are they opening up a possible American version of Squid Game?
They've been trying to get a production of an American version, English language version of Squid Game for a few years now.
Like set in with American contestants,
Yes.
but the same premise. Because I was like, you could do this premise over and over until people get tired
different
of it.
cultures or whatever. Yeah. Yes, and actually, David Fincher, who has a relationship with Netflix for a number of years now, last I've checked, he has agreed to do their Squid Game, which is wild. To think of the guy who does the Game and Seven and all these movies is going to do Squid Game. But then I know what you're thinking. The end of the Squid Game, the show, ends with like a way that could be just setting up the new American version.
Yeah.
The guy who made the show insists that that's not the case, that that's the ending he already wanted to do. And then that particular actor, they're like, we just need someone with a lot of gravitas. And, that person agreed to do it. It's not supposed to be a direct lead into the American one. But Netflix is making one, so who knows if they may hire that actor. I don't see who it is because it's kind of a fun reveal.
Interesting.
People don't have to know who it is. Yeah.
And if he allows someone else to sells the rights to it,
well, I think Netflix already owns it pretty much.
So they can just do it.
They're just gonna do it. Yeah, and he'll probably be. They already have the deal. He'll be on as like an executive or a creator of. He'll have a credit on it and make money off of it. So that dude's gonna be set for a while, for sure, for life probably.
Yeah.
And I think you gotta get old Michael Scott to do the right.
He's the Black Mask.
Yeah, you gotta get Prison Mike is there, and
I'm thinking one stupid idea make it for the rest of your life. It was just like Harry Potter or whatever. It's just
that's a
$1
lot
idea.
of crap. That Harry Potter TV show is just taking too much heat, man.
Oh man, yeah, but they're gonna do it. People are gonna watch it. It's gonna be a hit, and it's gonna make money, and all that heat's gonna go away. Work on that stupid idea. He worked on Squid Game for 10 years before it got made. And now he's set. So, he struggled for years. People were telling him, no, it's dumb. He finally got someone to agree, and now it's huge.
There you go.
Everyone work on your stupid ideas. Not everyone. Some of them are really stupid.
You are supposed to try and work on those things.
Yeah, for
Don't
sure.
throw them out.
For sure.
Don't throw them out.
Before we go, Chris, any other movie that you're excited about coming up before the end of the year that
or again, just make one up. Tom can't tell you.
That's fair.
The ones that Tom was talking about made up sound pretty good, though, actually.
A made-up movie, like Ross said, what is a movie if not something that's a made-up idea?
And they got 4 stars for a reason.
Let's do them. Did you guys see Barbarian that came out a couple years ago? The horror movie Barbarian. Justin Long is in it. One of the young Skarsgårds. It's directed by one of the guys from the sketch group The Whitest Kids You Know.
Oh wow, they were great. I remember
that
those
was
guys.
good. We were just talking about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
it's a funny group. And this guy Zach Krager, he made this movie Barbarian that came out a couple years ago.
People love it in the chat room.
It's an incredible film. The less you know
Can
about
you give
it,
us
watch
a little
it, the
bit
better.
without giving it away?
Someone checks into an Airbnb in Detroit, and there's
already a horror movie.
Yeah, okay, that's
Pretty
right.
much.
That's all. Yeah, leave it there. That's
there's
good.
a door, there's a basement. It just.
What do we learn about doors? Maybe trapped in the cube.
Keep them closed, brick them up. It's a fantastic film. Highly recommend watching it. That guy, Zach Krager, has this follow-up movie. It's called Weapons. It's come out a couple weeks here, August 8th, and it's about a bunch of children from one classroom mysteriously disappear overnight, and the town is like, where did the children go? Josh Brolin's in it, Julia Garner. And it's interesting because Barbarian came out of nowhere. No one had any expectations, and it shocked people how well it was made, and what the movie did. It has a couple of twists. Now, this is the second movie. Now we have expectations. Now I'm expecting something to be cool and twisted and like kind of mess me up maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
And so it'll be interesting to see if that was like a one-hit wonder type of deal for this guy, or if it really has the juice. And it's like, is he really just gonna start cranking out good movies now?
I'm gonna have to watch Barbarian because this is the second. I heard an interview with like one of the main actors in Barbarian, and the whole gist of the interview was like, all right, we can't say anything about this movie because it'll just give everything away right away if we say anything. How are you doing? Like, they literally couldn't ask the guy any questions about the movie, which kind of fascinates me. I'm
Which
gonna
is
have to look into
brilliant.
it. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it's such a simple way.
You can't
We're
talk
not going to be able
about
to tell
at
you
all.
anything.
Yeah,
so.
nothing.
Yeah. That's the Psycho marketing approach. When they had trailers for Psycho, the whole trailer was just Alfred Hitchcock addressing the audience, being like,
"These movies fall to nothing."
Yeah, and it's like, there's a twist. Don't tell anyone what it is. Keep the surprise to yourself. Like, telling people ahead of time. Don't tell anyone else what happens in this movie. Fascinating to do that in the 60s or whatever. It's Hitchcock.
Now I feel like it's like we're the exact opposite.
Now you're gonna tell me not to give it away. I'm gonna
EJ.
Yeah. Well, like let's say they release all the episodes of Squid Game.
Yeah.
Like somebody will stay up all night, watch all of them, and then write the ending on the internet.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh god.
They're doing it for you. You look up the Squid Game ending.
No, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'll take advantage of them doing that. But if they cease doing that, I'm not gonna be. I'll be like, okay.
You'll be mad. I tried to look it up and no one put it up.
No, that's good. That means it's good.
So Chris, Cinema Crespediso is your podcast.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Also, Who's the Baddie? Which new episode that I was on about
Just came
Demolition
out.
Man.
Yeah.
Which we had a good time recording.
Go check that out.
A lot of fun. Good times.
It's out right now.
Yes,
so Cinema Crespediso, Who's the Baddie?
Yep.
Anything else you want to push?
That's pretty much it. I appreciate it, guys. Good to see you all.
Good to see you.
Good to see you,
man.
Ross.
Love to everybody.
Did Tom figure out the 3 seashells?
They batted around it for a bit. They got really close before I told them what it was, and then no one believed that's
and then
what it
put the
was.
other one in your mouth.
That's pretty close.
Scoop, clamp.
There's a lot
That's
of
pretty close.
weird things about that movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's a reason
Great
why
film.
it's stuck
For
in our
whatever
head.
Great
reason,
film. Taco
though,
Bell.
and it
Yeah, it's
still
like-
holds up. Sharon Stone, right? Isn't she? In
No,
that?
no.
Who's the
Sandra
Sandra
Bullock.
Bullock?
Sandra
Who's
Bullock.
in the? Who's running around the apartment?
Running around the apartment.
And then there's or am I thinking Judge Dredd?
Yeah,
You
you're
must
thinking
be
Judge
thinking
Dredd.
Okay,
Yeah,
Judge
yeah,
Dredd is
It's close.
Or are you thinking of Total Recall? Sharon Stone's in Total
okay,
Recall,
which one is- okay,
wearing like
Which
athletic
one
outfits.
is the apartment where she's wearing the yoga?
Oh yeah, that's Total Recall.
Okay, great. I'm
Sharon-
glad we
Sharon
figured this
Stone
out.
in Total
That
Recall.
look
Yes.
that is
She's practicing tennis.
that's
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah.
became alive as a man.
Sure, absolutely.
Like seriously, I was like, what? And then I was
Absolutely.
like, now you can start your life.
Yeah, young Jack Black's an extra in Demolition
Yes,
Man.
he
Didn't know
is.
that.
Yeah.
Just there in the underworld.
He says that all the time, and he's got a shaved
Yeah.
head, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got a really short hair. It looks crazy.
Yeah, he used to have a shaved head. He was on Mr. Show,
That's
jumping all
baby back.
around.
Dennis
Yeah.
Leary's in
yeah.
Dennis Leary's doing his rants. They hired him for his rants.
Yeah.
Have him scream about
Jello.
Yeah, he wants to be covered in Jello, running naked through the streets. Like, why do you want that? Pervert.
Just pay him his money. We want it. Crazy.
Anyway, thanks, Chris. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
appreciate you, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we will see you on the BDM show, and we'll see you in a minute.
Green Jello.
I love that movie.
It's so fun.
Murder, death, kill. Murder, death,
I
kill.
forgot the phrase for like murder. It's a murder, death, kill.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good rest of your day, man.
Absolutely, I will.
And we do have 3 and 4 recorded in there. Okay,
Yeah, we're done there. So we guys, I'm going to turn this